Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Khalil, the host of the Khalil the Hannibal Sports War YouTube channel and Facebook page. And today I'll be talking about the fact that King LeBron James will miss the playoffs for the first time in over 5 years. I'll talk about the fact that Robert Kraft has apologized, in spite of the fact that last month he was charged for soliciting prostitution. I'm going to get to that. Plus, also, and happy birthday to Jason Kidd. So, that's all I got to know for now, ladies and gents. So, I'm going to get to it right now. Now, I'm gonna start things off with the fact that LeBron James, you know, he's missed the playoff first at over 5 years. Now, LeBron James, let's be clear. LeBron James, he's made 8 playoff appearances. He's a 3-time NBA champion. He's a 4-time MVP. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: that LeBron James, LeBron James, and I don't apologize for saying this, that LeBron James has fallen off a cliffhanger. I said it right there. The reason why that is because he did not live to his own expectations. And not only that, he is going to make the playoffs for the first time since '05. I know it's a massive low blow, but don't worry. The Lakers will be back. Besides the Lakers, they missed the playoffs. This is the 6th time they missed the playoffs. So the question for everyone, so the question for everybody: does Ken LeBron James regret being traded to the Lakers? Has the LA Bron era collapsed? Or maybe, you know, is he going to recover from this humiliating loss? And if so, what's next for him? So, the Lakers, I mean, they an absolute dumpster fire. They honestly, the roster needs to be fixed up. Gotta get a new roster, and Luke Walton is getting me released sooner rather than later. I'll tell you that right now. And basically, MJ, he's never missed the playoffs in his prime. He's a 6-time NBA champion. We all know that. Now, the King LeBron James on the other side, he's already made 8 playoff appearances. But the thing is, this is his first time missing the playoffs. And it's on the playoff picture because the roster is not looking good because they have been an absolute mess. Lewis have Alonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram. They are shut down for good. And I mean, look, the Lakers, they were a 4th seed. I mean, they beat the Warriors back in Christmas. That was without Ken LeBron James. And Ken LeBron James has missed 18 games with an injury, that is. And to be honest, they lost. They already lost to the Nets last night. And I can tell you this: that Luke Walton is going to be released. I'll tell you that right now. Whoever's next coach, you never know who it's going to be. So a really bad season for the Lakers. They're gonna recover next season, and the roster's gotta be gotta get a whole new roster. They're gonna need it. So really, something's got to give. So hopefully, the once they can recover from this, and it's a bit of a disappointing season for the Lakers right now, especially for Ken LeBron James. So it does seem obvious that Ken LeBron James, his time with Lakers is probably running out. But no, he'll be back. He'll build up a roster. I mean, yes, he's a 6-time all-time leading scorer in NBA history, surpassing MJ. We all know that. But really, really, it's obvious that Ken LeBron James, well, he's not going to win a title. Well, he will not win a title with the Lakers this year. I'll tell you that. Maybe next year he'll win a title with the Lakers. But it's going to take some time. But his teammates got to help out more. Got to score more points. Got to get more rebounds. Got to get more assists. Low free throw shooting percentage. Not good. Lakers got to get more ball movement. They didn't have a good roster. They didn't have a good offense. They have to have a good defense. More ball handling. Crosses. really, there have been absolute disappointment. And Ken LeBron James says so that he's failed Lakers fans. He's failed himself. He's failed the fans. He's failed to make it to the playoffs for the first time in his prime in over 5 years. He's failed the fans, Laker Nation. He's failed himself. He's failed Magic Johnson. He's failed Kobe Bryant. He's failed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's failed everybody. So Ken LeBron's trying to be good, but good isn't good enough. And that's a bit of a tragedy for everyone else out there watching at home, watching all around the world, watching all in the country, and watching social media. So I know a lot of you guys are wondering if we'll recover from this. Well, find out next season because he'll have a better season next season. He'll just finish with the season. I mean, the playoffs are next month and is on April 10th. So you won't see Ken LeBron James there. So that's how it's gonna be, guys. I'm sorry, but Ken LeBron James Lakers, they're not a good tandem. They're really not. I'm sorry. And everyone thought the Lakers were gonna make it to the playoffs. No, they're not. They're no, not this year. Maybe in 2020 they will. Who knows? So you all just have to find out for yourselves about that. So nothing more to it, by the way. Now, I want to move to another topic that I want to address. Earlier today, ever since he was charged for soliciting prostitution on two counts of first degree solicitation, first degree misdemeanors, soliciting prostitution on two different occasions for oral manual sex, soliciting others to make prostitution, and soliciting a prostitute two different occasions. Robert Kraft, that is, has apologized to his own, to the fans, the women, to his own team, to family members, his fans, his viewers, subscribers, and that's all. I'm going to read you the statement right now. He said, and he simply says that he says that I have been silent for several weeks, correct some misinformation surrounding this particular issue. My attorney made his first public comments on Friday night yesterday. I'd like to have the opportunity to say something I need to address for 4 weeks. I want to apologize for my actions, for soliciting prostitution and hurt my own family members, fans, friends, co-workers, viewers, subscribers, worldwide audiences, and attended sellout crowds who have held me to a high standard, high moral standard. Throughout my life, I've always, you know, wanted to do good. Last thing I would do is disrespect another individual. I respected, I have respect for women morally, and my soul are shaped. Morals, and my soul are shaped by those lovely woman, his late wife, that is lovely woman, love of my life, who I've known for 50 years, to help others learn from their mistakes and make a difference. I expect to be judged not by my words, but my actions. And through these actions, I look to regain confidence and respect. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an apology statement from the accused individual, who's one of the 25 plus 300 plus individuals that basically was in a sex trafficking prostitution probe. None other than Robert Kraft. Now you will be seeing now. His attorney, that is, simply says that he did not commit, human trafficking or sex trafficking. That is, law enforcement pretty much knows that, and law enforcement should know that by now. So we'll tell you this: that Robert Kraft is going to be, he's going to be in court. That is, his court date is going to be this Thursday on the 28th. And I'll tell you this: that Robert Kraft, I said this before, Robert Kraft is indeed going to be banned for life. It could happen on his arraignment this Thursday. It could happen next week. So those repercussions that come up, and basically he could be suspended and fined, and he has to he remember this past week he was given a plea deal or a plea bargain that is, and he has to agree, and I'm not sure he's going to agree to it though, but he has to admit though that they would have been proven guilty. That is, remember he pled not guilty on soliciting prostitution, but he has to admit though in this plea bargain that he was pled guilty to proven innocent. But and he also has to attend 100 hours, do 100 hours community service, pay 5K fines. He also has to submit an STD, and not only that, he also has to complete an educational program that focuses on the dangers of sex trafficking and prostitution. But I would say this once again that Robert Kraft could indeed be banned and release his Patriots owner for good. I'll tell you that. Not by Patriots, but the entire NFL. So Robert Kraft right now, that Robert Kraft, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be banned from Patriots games and also banned from the NFL for life as Patriots owner. Though, so that's all there was to it, by the way. So hopefully, learns those mistakes and not tries to screw things up like it did in the past. Now, this happened on the day. I haven't taken video footage for sure. Although prosecutors aren't necessarily gonna obtain or secure the footage, so they may as well show it anyway. So was shown last month and may be shown in its arraignment by next forms those expectations and necessary. Hopefully he does, but I'm really hoping that he just I'm really hoping they learn some mistakes and not try to mess things up like he did before. I'll tell you that right now. Also want to say happy birthday to former Pro Nation basketball Hall of Famer that is Jason Kidd. And I also want to say happy birthday to Ravishing Russian Lana Nation. Lana Day, that is. So it is Lana Day. Happy Lana Day. Happy birthday, Lana Day. That is pretty good. So send your happy birthday wishes to both of them, Jason Kidd and Lana. And also just be sure that you send me your comments and shout outs down below. That'd be pretty good. So pretty awesome, guys. That's gonna do it for the Khalil the Havo Sports World YouTube channel, Facebook page, and that's all there is to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, take this opportunity to tell me what you think of King LeBron James missing the playoffs for the first time in for the in over 5 years. Tell me of Robert Kraft's apology, despite the fact that he was charged for soliciting prostitution on 2 different occasions, although he was not arrested nor charged. I'm sorry, although he was not arrested or taken into custody. That is, he was charged though, but not arrested or taken into custody. So, in other words, do it. He doesn't have to show up to court. That is, I'll tell you that. But he apology and what do you guys learn from it though? By the way, and you guys want to buy and let me know in the comment section your responses, your answers, your tweets, your thoughts about that, and also be sure to send your birthday shouts to both the Pro Nation, former Pro Nation basketball player Jason Kidd and Lana, Russian Lana or Lana Day. Happy birthday, Lana Day. So pretty good right there. So that's all you gotta know for now, for once, ladies and gents. So it's all there's to it. Still live updates, bringing new trend topics and topic stories. I'll let you guys know, and also get you to the very latest on all right, very latest on the March Madness. Duke is being UCF. Sorry, Duke they're gonna face UCF. Liberty's being Mississippi State. Liberty's gonna face Virginia Tech. LSU's going to the Sweet 16. You got Michigan, Minnesota. That game's underway already. Gonzaga, they beat Baylor. Murray State well, Murray State, Florida State. Florida State won. You got Buffalo and Texas Tech. You got Michigan defeating Florida. You got a Villanova St. Mary's already. That's all there is to it. For now, that is. Be sure to fill out your brackets. Also, be sure to pay attention to all the sports content there is out there. All I got enough for now. Because I'm back more breaking news, straight times development stories, all things sports later on the Khalil Sports or YouTube channel, Facebook page. So that's all you can know. That's all there is to it. So take care.